What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Jump. And guys, stop the show real quick, man. I want to give a shout out to my brother Love C. Shawty, who gave me this good story today that we're talking about. Go subscribe to him. First comment pins at the top, you'll see that. He has over almost 2,700 subscribers. It's a gaming channel, so go check him out. He was telling me about our good brother Kevin Samuels, right? And you guys know Kevin Samuels, man, is the king of the late night shows here in Black YouTube. And he does a stream Monday through Friday, right? And sometimes it's quite late where I'm at because I have to get up in the morning in Europe, so I'm already in the bed when it's going down. But yesterday he did a stream called Charm School, okay? Can modern women be reformed? And it's over 46,000 views. Y'all know how Kevin do. And you know, Kevin's show starts about 15 to 16 minutes, once he goes live. And, then what happens is that he starts allowing the callers to matriculate in around an hour after the show starts. Now, the first caller that we're going to deal with is who we're talking about today, right? This is a sister who is, 23 years old. She's looking for a man, and she's calling Kevin Samuels to talk about, you ask him what should she do to get a high value man, right? What kind of lifestyle she wants and what does she need to do to maintain that lifestyle, okay? Now, I'm gonna play that first part of that conversation, but then after that, we're gonna get pretty interesting into what we're talking about today. So let me go ahead and play that part.
I want your advice on what you think I should do to get the lifestyle I want.
I don't know what lifestyle you want. So let's start there. How old are you?
23.
And what, do you want to be married?
Yes.
You want children?
Yes.
How many?
2.
2. You know what comes next? Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant with the first child?
I would not like to pay significant bills.
All right. And do you live in the north, east, south, or west of the country?
Right now I live in the west, but I'm from the south. That's probably where I'd go back to.
Okay. So how much would a man need to make to fund the kind of lifestyle that you and your 2 children, how much would he need to make annually to provide the kind of lifestyle you want?
I would like minimum $300,000 a year.
300, and that's like Atlanta dollars. Okay. So what kind of men make that kind of money? What do they do? Just some professions.
Athletes. CEOs. Doctors, lawyers.
Okay. Athletes. Let me go ahead and turn this. Athletes. CEOs of what?
I don't know, actually. I don't know.
Well, see, that's part of the problem, right? Because you can identify what you want, but when I'm starting to ask you to fill it out, it starts to get vague. What are some of the jobs that you think, well, how about this? At what age do you think a man starts making around $300,000 or more?
30.
30. All right.
Yeah.
What's the oldest man you've ever dated?
Early 30s.
What, early 30s meaning 31 or what?
Like 35.
All right. So, number one, and what percentage of men earn $300,000 or more in this country?
I'm not sure of the number.
Less than 5%.
Okay.
So it sounds to me that you really don't have a firm grasp on reality of men and earning in this country. Because the first thing that came out of your mouth is athletes. That's concerning to me.
Well, I didn't mean if they were, husband material.
Well, but when I asked you, but it's still concerning. And then CEOs. See, you have to understand what it is you want and the reality of getting it. You want an exceedingly small group of men, and men don't start earning that kind of money until their late 30s. Between 45 and 55 is when men earn that kind of money, not early 30s.
All right, so you heard the dialogue, right? And she, again, is a buffoon. She's looking for somebody to give her $300,000 a year and whatever, right? So what Kevin does is, after he gets tired of talking to her, he talks to like 4 more callers, right? But see, what happens is that what Kevin typically does on the show is he won't hang up on callers. He'll just let them be in the queue and then go back to them at a later time, right? But see, the 23-year-old, what she doesn't know is, while she's on the phone, she's having another conversation with a simp, okay? And the simp has just purchased her a laptop, and he's begging the girl to come see him, all right? Now, this dude is definitely a beta male provider, a sugar daddy. She don't want this dude. He's just so happy to be with her. And Kevin, Kevin is a legend for this part, all right? I want you to hear this, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it again. Let's go.
That's it. Relationships are reflective, and there's just nothing to go back and forth with. He was wrong, or this is right, or so.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
So maybe go ahead. I'm sorry.
we'll figure something out. First things first, let me just let you know when I'm leaving.
I didn't get the last part. First,
The priority is I'll let you know when I'm heading out of town or what I'm deciding to do for the holiday.
Okay.
And we'll go from there, okay?
And we'll work. We'll try to make it happen, okay? If you want to see me and I want to see you, we should be able to make it happen.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
But okay, so yeah, go make calls or do whatever you need to do. I'm glad you got your computer. You sound so much more. The last time that I spoke to you around this time last night, you were kind of a mess.
I know. But thank you for everything. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And do your stuff and enjoy the rest of your evening. You know exactly where I'll be and when I'm getting.
Oh, the Godfather is never wrong. Caught you. Just sugaring that dude up. Wow. Beta male provider providing stuff left and right. And she on here talking about how can I find a high value man? And she's out hustling mother suckers. That's what you heard. Hustle. How can I get myself ready for a high value? Now, he didn't sound too young now, did he? He sounded every bit in his 40s. Courtney. He sounded every bit in his 40s. Every bit in his 40s. You can't make this shit up. You heard that.
Wow.
You heard it, didn't you?
And the crazy thing about it was she was messaging me
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my God, like, can you give me some advice? Can you give me some tips? So if you are okay with sugar babying a 40 and 50-year-old, why won't you date him? Because you're not serious.
So you heard what Kevin had to say and the other caller had to say, right? And let me say this. This brother who has spent that money on a laptop on this young little thotty, all right? She's calling in on Kevin's channel trying to find somebody else. This dude is begging her to come see him, begging her, thank you, music, sad music. Oh, please just come see me. I would really appreciate it. I really, really, really would appreciate it. But she's over there while you thinking that you trying to impress her. She's on Kevin Samuel's show trying to get advice on how she can get somebody else. After you done bought her a laptop. She probably with that same laptop looking for another nigga to date. She ain't worried about you. And don't you feel like a complete simp? Like, come on, bro. And it's exposing how chicks will be using one dude's resources to find somebody else. And this dude is just doing anything. He just, you know what I'm saying? Please come see me. I'll be so glad. I'll just be, I'll be that. I'll be this. I'll be that. I'll do, Man, she don't even care about you, dude. Don't even care about you. Don't even care about you. So, you know, I'm just like, you know, you brothers out there, man, gotta really understand this game, man. You know, the game is thick, like Mac Dre say, you know what I'm saying? If, you know, you gotta do all that to get her to be around, man, you don't need her. Just let her go. Well, guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Shout out to my boy Love C. Shawty for this. Shout out to Kevin Samuels for the great detective work. Keep supporting him. Also go subscribe to Kevin Samuels show if you don't know who he is. You know, check out his YouTube at the first comment pinned to the top, guys. And I definitely thank you for all that you're doing on this channel. The buffoonery remains at all-time high. Don't forget the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts, brothers. I'm out.